So welcome back to some more of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, where last time we progressed further into Stone Tower Temple, getting ourselves the light arrows, flipping the temple on its head, quite literally. And this time, we're flipping it once again. This mechanic is so cool. We're basically flipping the temple back and forth to get more access to different areas. It's so cool. I love it so much. Staying on this platform, flip it again. Don't worry, we will be safe because there is an in-between. And to which I say, how is this lava not falling on us? Seriously? Like, how is it not? Okay, whatever. It's magnetic lava. I don't know. And this room with some choo-choos. Okay. So, what happens if I shoot you guys with the light arrows, actually? Overkill. That's what happens, is it's overkill. These guys are actually very useful because there is a block right here. I believe we can push this as Link? As normal Link? Yes, I can. Okay. So, this room's pretty cool as well, because we want to keep flipping this room around to move the block to other places. Now, we'll warn you right now, if you are underneath said block, when you get, like if you're on top of the block and flip the area, you will void out. It will kill you, so don't do that. All right, push this on over. Now those choo-choos will constantly respawn, which is nice if you need arrows and magic and such, but it's also quite annoying because, well, they constantly respawn. We'll go shoot that. Pushes the block on over there. And I believe I want to push this over first. Or the whole point of this is to get it towards a pressure plate. It's not, or is that the one right here? I guess that is the one. Or is there one above us? I do not know. Okay, well, either that or I just took it back for no reason. I just want to go up here first. So yeah, this is the place we're supposed to go. Get out of here, choo-choos. I need to see where the hell I'm going. Yeah, I guess I can just push it into this groove here first. No, Link, I need to push it into the groove, man. You are not being groovy. Push this on over. That'll go into this little slot here. Or, I guess the little ledge. Shoot that. Flip it on its head once again. Nicely done. And I believe, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I want to say I am. I'm kind of just going, just going YOLO on this, because I don't want to rely on my notes for every little thing. Yeah, no, that's the thing I want. Okay, yeah, so we actually had to take it to the middle. Oh, I remember. Okay. Let's just push this on over. Ugh, slowly but surely. Unless if okay, I need to make sure. Is that the only pressure switch? Yes, okay. I couldn't remember if there was two. I apologize for being really lost for a second. Like I said, this place isn't the easiest place to get through. I will say it's a little bit easier than Stone Tower Temple. Yes, it's easier than itself. No. I will say that it is easier than Great Bay Temple, but it's still it is still a dungeon after all. It's still pretty difficult. What am I? Okay, these choo-choos are getting on my nerves. Let me get out of here. Yeah, no, I thought I had to do this. Oh, it's because okay, that's why I was mistaken. Okay. I thought the ledge was directly where the other ledge was on the ceiling now. That's why I thought it was doing. Yeah, no. I'm playing it correctly. I'm just really stupid. All right, head up here. And in this room we have Wizrobe again. Why? I don't know. But here's the thing. Oh, he can go up there now. Also lag. Gotta love lag. Oh god, I missed. Okay, just dodge this. Hopefully, you do have to be careful with the lava rain in this area because it sucks. All right, light arrows. It will hurt him a bunch. The Goron strategy does still work. He just has a ledge they can get up to now. Tattle's not working. There we go. I don't know why I'm using light arrows. It's kind of overkill for this. Oh my god, the lag in this room is ridiculous. Holy crap. So you can still cheese him by, well, using the red on the radar. The radar, yes. On the map to see exactly where he goes. So he's back there now. Trying to aim. I think I hit him. Yeah, there we go. Man, the lag on that, I did not have it in my notes that it would lag like hell in here, but yeah, that is a thing apparently. There we go, pretty easy. Just be careful of the lava rain, or the magma rain I should say, and you'll be fine. And the way to get this chest is to hook shots. Pretty simple. That gets us our 12th stray fairy. And in here, we'll find some normal pose. I don't know why either. Please be opaque. Please be opaque. Thank you. You suck. Okay, if you're gonna do anything, at least attack me, man. I have infinite arrows, well, not infinite arrows. I have infinite magic, so I don't give a damn. Oh, you just died in one hit anyways. Okay. If you want, you can steal their souls. I'm not going to, because there's really no point. You'll see why in a bit. So, back to that. What I want to do... You know what? I am going to take your soul, because I don't care. Give me your soul, buddy. Yoink. It's pretty much the only place you actually get to fight Pose. Weird. Okay. Let's make sure we don't accidentally use that. Now, in this room can be kind of strange. Actually, there is no sea mines. I thought there were. Okay. We're gonna fly across the other side while we're avoiding this stupid Poe. That Poe is going to be quite annoying, so... Or Poes in plural, I should say. Heading over here. And here. What do we want to do? Okay, I remember this area. So, let me actually not do that. You actually want to have the... Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the stone mask. Weirdly enough, you want the stone mask. You'll see why later. All right. Now, in here, you want to actually fly on... Or do I want to fly? No, I don't. I think I just want to go to this room right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, these guys are interesting. These guys are called Death Armos. These guys are weird. Look at the red mark on the chest. I know I've seen something like that before. So, they won't aggro you if you have the stone mask on, so you can just leave them alone, strangely enough. So there's that. Hit a pressure switch. That unlocks a chest on the ceiling. So there we go. Nothing we can do about that. I just want to go and grab that first. I cannot see Death Armos. We need to get the hell out of the way. And I don't even think that's the room I wanted to go into. Yeah, I actually wanted to fly across, I think. Yeah, I wanted to fly across to the other side, I think? Or is it over here? I'm gonna get hit by this, but I just need to... Okay, yeah, no. So, wait, okay, now I'm confused. Wait, hold on. Or no, not back here. No, I think I skipped something by accident. This place is freaking confusing. Give me a break. Get out. I just need to look around, man. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Oh, it's up here. Okay. I had it as a door. No, you want to go up here first, then do stone mask. These, these Death Armos are kind of just here. If you have this... Okay, really? Really? Get the hell out of here, Poe. Jesus. Not after you. Not after you here. Death Armos are kind of just here if you want to deal with them. And to which I say, how would you know to put on the stone mask for this bit? I wouldn't. But, just saying, it's there if you want to, not have to fight them. Because fighting Death Armos is kind of annoying. They'll try to slam on you. You have to find their opening. They're like normal Armos, just they're more specific and they deal a lot more damage. So, personally, I recommend just not messing with them. I recommend just ignoring them completely. But if you want to see how one dies, yeah, it takes multiple, or not. Oh, you have to hit the other side. There we go. Or not. I'm... Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave you be. I'm not actually sure how you kill those guys. Got ourselves a small key that I was trying to look for earlier, so now we can go and progress back. This is not the way to progress back. I think they flip around and do different things. I don't know if you can actually kill them. That's probably going to be the one enemy I know the least about because I've never actually killed one. I've always let them be. Alright, back in here, I want to shoot this. Bad example. Shoot the one on the right. Now get rid of that. And back to Deku form. I'm sorry about how lost I've been in this temple. This is probably the temple I know the least of. Great Bay Temple's one thing, but Stone Tower's just really odd. There's a lot of odd things you gotta do. There's a lot of things you gotta skip in this place. It's really just weird. Alright. Now we want to Deku to the other side, because that's, we actually need this small key for something later. So, there we go. And in here, this is what I was saying, don't bring max rupees in here for, because these cursed bubbles, when killed with the light arrows, always drops a huge rupee. Every single time. Keep in mind, huge rupees are 50 rupees each, making this probably the easiest grind for max rupees in the entire game. And we will need a bunch of rupees later. There will be a better spot for grinding rupees in the near future, but definitely take advantage. It's a free 100 rupees every time you leave this door and come back in. And especially if you have the chateau, well, you have infinite magic. You're not really losing out besides arrows, and arrows pop up all the friggin' time. So I'm gonna go get my max rupees here real quick, or at least close to it, and I'll meet you guys in a second. And you're probably wondering, like, okay, so these cursed bubbles do that, but what about the cursed bubbles outside in Ikana Canyon? They're the one and the same, therefore they do the same thing. It's very OP. So yeah, definitely recommend doing that because, well, again, you're gonna need max rupees for later. In here is another mini boss. It's our last one though. And this is probably one of the more unique bosses of this game. This is Gomez. Not related to Goma, it's just its own thing. We want to clear an opening with the light arrows. And, oh god, ow. Create an opening with the light arrows from the keys. And shoot it with said light arrows. Pretty easy on that front. You can also kill those keys. But, yeah, this guy's pretty simple enough. Dodge the attack, hit him in the back. And as long as you have infinite arrows, you can easily just kill this guy. He's really not that big of a deal. I'm literally just gonna keep spamming arrows because I have nothing to lose, man. Okay, maybe health I do. I do have health to lose, but still. And as I said, you can kill the keys if you want, but honestly, it's not needed. Just spam your arrows, and you're pretty much looking good. You don't really need to worry about anything with Gomez. It's probably one of the more easier ones, especially with the Chateau. Like, I'm cheesing the crap out of this. As you can hear me just spamming the bow button. But yeah, there goes Gomez. And nothing's really known about Gomez either. It's, as I said, it's not related to Goma in any sense of the imagination. It's just a thing. I don't know, it's this game's version of a Grim Reaper, I guess, but yeah, he's just kind of here. I don't know. I don't really get it. But for beating him, we got ourselves the final boss key of our entire journey here. Seeing a lot of lasts as of late. There we go. Easy enough. So, now we want to backtrack a little bit. Not too far though. We just want to backtrack toward, oh god, I have to, actually I'm just gonna kill you guys. Aw, I wish they over-penetrated. Alright, get out of here. Like, I know I complain about the fire arrows not over-penetrating, but come on, the light arrows don't do that either. Like, oh god, you guys respawn. I did not know that. It's still probably quicker if I just reset the area, but still. Okay, back in this area. We want to, what is making that noise? Okay, whatever. We want to go back towards that door. Actually, I need to shoot that. No, Deku Link, what are you doing, buddy? I need to shoot those sea mines, even though they're not in the sea, they're just mines. There we go. Because I need that Deku Flower spot. Kind of backtracking, kind of not. You will need Stone Mask. I'm going back to where we hit that pressure plate earlier from. I can avoid these things. There we go. but I am going to go back to that room because there's more things we can do there. I just want to take care of that mini-boss first. Alright, I already have the stone mask on. That's what I was doing. I need the hook shot. Alright, take you off, put on stone mask, and go on through. So, with that chest on the ceiling, we can actually go up there. Is that where I want to be? Okay, hold on. Let me see from where this death almost is. Aha, there we go. Thank you, Tattle. You can go onto the ceiling here. This takes us to a whole new place, and that's where we needed that small key for. And in which case I say light arrows all the way, because you're gonna need them. All right, heading through here. We'll have another Igor fight to take care of. This guy can be pretty dangerous. He likes to shoot lasers. Oh my god, you look cool doing that though. So yeah, just make sure you get the first shot and just keep spamming. Really, all you can do there. Light arrows just annihilates this guy, and well, we have the chateau on our side. We have infinite magic. There's really nothing for us to lose. And, oh, I'm not on top of the chest. That's always the funny thing to do in Zelda games. All right, let's grab you. We get ourselves a mask, a giant's mask. Within the mask lies the might of a giant, but can you use its power anywhere? This giant's mask has some lore implications as well. As I said, the Stone Tower Temple could have been a weapon to use against the goddesses. This could add on to the theory of a celestial war that the giant's mask could have been a weapon to use against them as well. It grants the power of the giants to them that the Terminians chose to worship instead of the actual Hyrulean goddesses. And here's the thing too, this is not here in the 3DS version. It will show up later, but trust me, it will, it doesn't really matter to us right now. It will show up later for 3DS players. Hello. Alright, so in here, smack this, which summons another chest. Jesus. Alright. I need to get behind you, buddy. I am sorry. Alright, let's put on hook shots. Boink. And there we go. Thank you, Tattle. At least she actually goes over to the places you need to. Alright, up here, we can actually go and drop over to this side. I really got hit there. Are you kidding me? Alright, and then I do not have a... Or is that the... Oh, that's the boss door. Okay. So down here, got another Beamos, which I'm just going to go and blow up real quick. So, here's a split in the path. We can either go and take care of the boss right now. Oh my god, magic pots. What the crap? We can either go and take on the boss right now and go back to the beginning of the temple and come back for the stray fairies. Or we can just go to the stray fairies now and do that entire trek again. This is going to be the first time and the only time in the entire series where I'm going to take on the boss before the other fairies. It's much more convenient now if we do this, so I'm going to do that. In here, this is actually that room where the Garo Master was. Interesting, huh? The boss was above us this entire time. I recommend having the Giant's Mask on. You don't technically need it, but I recommend you have it. Giant masked insect. Twinmold. Shouldn't it be insects because there's two of them? Moralization aside, we got two fights. Well, two bosses. Only the work of a giant can take care of this. This is where the giant's mask is used. You can now turn into a giant and hit these guys' tails. These guys work like, well, the twin molds of other games. You want to smack their tails, and yeah, that's all you gotta do. Now, this will use magic power, but since we have the chateau, it does not matter. Ow. Okay. Interesting, though. You don't need to use the mask in this version. In the 3DS version, you actually do need to, so fun times. But anyways, in this version, you can just say no to the giant's mask and shoot the tails with arrows. And these guys do have elemental weaknesses. well, the blue one is weak to fire, and the red one is weak to ice. Pretty much, yeah, pretty easy. I know I'm stumbling over my words, it's just because I'm trying to get one of them killed. There we go. So phase 1 is just them running around and all that. You want to know what second phase is? It's just the one remaining Twinmold. He doesn't get upgraded or anything. This is the entire fight in this version. And don't worry, 3DS players, I will talk about the that version, because that one gets heavily revamped to the point where it's basically a whole different boss. So, get down here, buddy. If I had to attribute this fight to anything, I would attribute it to Gobblegut from Super Mario Galaxy, or Super Mario Galaxy 2, I should say. It's pretty much a very similar fight in that regard. So yeah, just take advantage and just swing. That's pretty much all you gotta do. Alright, there we go. And you're done. That's it. And we get to walk around a little bit as the giant Link, which, yeah, sorry to spoil your immersion, but literally all this room is Link doesn't get bigger, it's just the room gets smaller, and they make Twinmold smaller to make you look like you're a giant. Yeah. Let's, take off this mask. It's technically a transformation mask, but you can only use it in this arena. Weird, huh? Let's get our final boss heart container. Only 3 more remaining. That's weird, huh? So, talking more about Twinmold. This boss is basically entirely different in the 3DS version. It's not even the same freaking fight. So, in the 3DS version, one of the worms has various weak spots to shoot and it stays in the sky, while the other stays towards the ground and cannot be hurt. Once you take out the flying one, by the way, you don't have the Giant's Mask until then, you have to use arrows. After taking out the flying one, the Giant's Mask then appears, and then second phase starts, for you are forced to use the mask and bash the second worm. Here's the thing too, Giant Link in that version can't use a sword, he uses his fists. You punch the worm, grab it by the tail, and fling it to damage it. It's really freaking cool. You can only punch things and throw boulders. It's a cool idea for the Giant's Mask, but honestly, I'm fine with how it was in the N64 version. It's a lot easier, and in the 3DS version, it's a little awkward because you don't have a sword, but hey, they made the fight interesting, so kudos to them on that. Let's get our final remains. You've just freed the innocent spirit that kept this dark mask, had and kept imprisoned within the body of evil Twinmold. Well, we helped all of you. That's all we can do. Call us. That's what they're saying. Without being told, we understand. So now you'll help us out in exchange. We'll call you from atop the clock tower. So do something about him, okay? Alright? What? Your voices sound sad. You don't want to? Forgive your friend. Forgive our friend? What do you mean by forgive? Huh? What friend? Back to... Really? Just... We were about to have some triumphant music and the freaking Gwei ruins it. Are you kidding me? Okay. So we've saved all the giants. But there's still a thing we need to go and do. We need to go back to Stone Tower Temple. There are some stray fairies we need to grab. We're doing that just now. So, let's go. Back to Stone Tower. Oh god, I'm gonna have to put these back in there. Oh wait, no, it's flipped. Uh-oh. Forgot it was still flipped. Let's, actually, I can unflip it when we're in there. So, let's hop across. We still got stray fairies we need to go and collect. And to touch up more about those giants. Remember what Granny was saying about the story of the giants? That, you know, people worshiped them and they swore to be their protectors? Yeah. There's the, well, what's it? There's that boss, the teleporter boy thing. Up here... Wait, where is the thing? I gotta find where the switch is. I don't think you have to go outside of it first. I think we can flip it in here. Oh god, how do you flip it from inside? Isn't it? Oh, it's over here, I think. Or not. I guess you do have to flip it from the outside. All right, well that sucks. So, yeah. You get more context about how the giants view the imp. Skull Kid was that imp in that story, and, well, they don't want to kill him. They don't want to take him out because they were his friend. Or, well, yeah, actually, I said that right. I don't know why I questioned myself on that. So, yeah, it's interesting business indeed. Where the crap is the thing? I know I don't have to go into a different part of the temple. I thought you had to... Can I do it from out here? Is that what I have to do? Oh, it's up there. I'm blind as all hell. Okay. Just shoot that again. So yeah. Interesting stories, right? I do have to... You suck, game. Alright, I'll meet you guys inside the temple again. Back inside the temple. First things first. For the, well, last 3 stray fairies we'll ever need to grab. First one's in the chest in the middle, if you hit that one pressure plate a while back. There's that first one. The second one's gonna be east of us. I'm just making a quick trip through here because I do not want to be in this place any longer. We've already spent 3 episodes on it. I don't want to spend a 4th. So, into the east room. I believe it's in the, yeah, it's in this water. I have Zora. There we go. Hop down. And I want to dive down a little bit. There should be a platform right there. There it is. All right, up, nope. Zora Link, jeez. Swim normally, buddy. Swim like your crappy 3DS counterpart. Open this. Gets us the 14th stray fairy. Now for a weird one. And I'm not exactly sure how to get back into that room, and I'm gonna hope that I can remember. How is that bomb chew running on the water? Okay, what the crap was that? This game never fails to weird me out. So this goes back here. I do want to see if I can... We basically have to go back into that room with the hip loop and the skinny bridge. Is that where this is leading me towards? I think, yes it is. Oh, you know what? I could have gone from... I can go from the hub room. Oh. I'm gonna do that. According to the map, we could just go in through the hub room. Oh, but it's not flipped. Oh, okay, so we do have to go in through normally. Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of annoying, but, I mean, we know how to get there. It's just gonna be some annoying stuff with the Deku Link. Yeah, because on the map, it shows... Yeah, so we have to go north again, and then west. That sucks. Okay. Thankfully, we don't need to flip the temple whatsoever. We could just go in, but this is the only part of Stone Tower Temple that I don't like. I don't like that you're not able to easily get all of the stray fairies in one run. Now, granted, yes, you can go backtrack and do that before leaving said temple, but even still, oh, I did not think about, do I have to hit the pressure plate here again? Because I know the other thing was gone. So, well, the little slots on the thing in the mirror room. Hopefully that doesn't matter. If it does, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, no, it does not matter. Okay, good. Let's just hope I make this. I wasn't even freaking close. There, Jesus, I hate that jump every single time. All right, that's probably the worst part of it over because... Do I have to fight you? Okay, no, I don't have to fight you again. Okay, I was gonna say, if I had to fight you again, past the Garo Master's room, we'll be back in the... I did not mean to go to Zora Link. We'll be back in this room. Hop up, I believe... Oh yeah, you are here. Actually, I don't need to bother you. I need to go to the bottom. Because down here is that last chest for the final stray fairy of the entire game. We are getting out of here. We are taking you back to your mother, you bad children. Back to Ikana Canyon. I decided to go and skip all that. We can now go and deposit those fairies. But where? If we go directly east from this place, also, I think that solves the Gibdo problem here too. So, we want to go and look at this little hut next to the music house where Pamela and her dad are. This is a fairies fountain, strangely. How is this still here? Whatever. Kind of sad, because this is the last great fairy of the entire game. Weird, huh? Getting a lot of finals today. Oh, compassionate young one. I am the great fairy of kindness. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you the fairy sword. No ceremony. That's it. Wow. Okay. Great fairy sword. You see, with black roses etched into it, the great fairy sword is the most powerful of all blades. Come and see me whenever you are overcome by weariness. For being the Great Fairy of Kindness, you gave me a weapon of all things? So the Great Fairy Sword is a sea item. What? Yeah. It's not an actual sword like we have here. It's basically a Begoron sword that is used as a sea item. Now, granted, it is pretty much the most powerful of all the swords. Unfortunately, you can't charge it up. But it does the most amount of damage. You can do all your normal attacks with it. It's pretty nice. Here's the thing. It's technically not the most powerful sword because it takes up inventory and you can't use the shield with it. It is nice, and it's kind of cool that we get to see Link have kind of a double sword thing going on, but it has some use cases, not very many, especially with how late it comes up. But here's the thing. Making it a sea item wasn't an intentional way of nerfing this sword. It's because there's no equipment screen. The best thing we have is the quest status, which is blocked by the magic bar. Yeah. Since there's no equipment screen like there is in OOT, there'd be no way to switch back to the Gilded Sword. Yeah, like there would be no way to get back to a sword that allows you to block with a shield. And being able to block via the mirror shield would straight up prevent you from finishing puzzles that require blocking. So, due to limitations, it was made as a sea item. They didn't want to make an entirely new equipment screen just for that, so that's why it's a sea item. And it's, okay, here's my thing with it too. Weirdly, it's the same case in the 3DS version, which makes zero sense because they've had plenty of time to fix that, and the 3DS has the power to fix that. You can make an equipment screen, for God's sake. Like, in my opinion, it was either there just to preserve the game, even though they made a lot of changes, or it was simply just a lazy thing and meant for balancing. Like, there's no reason it should have not been equipable with a shield, or at least be able to switch between the swords, and not keep it on a friggin' item of all things. You must die. Anyways, besides my complaining, that is it. All we need to do is actually finish some things up before we go and take on Skull Kid. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're taking care of a lot of side things now that Stone Tower Temple is completed. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.